Time up, and Ballinclay King is 6-1 Adrian Maguire, Best Mate 5-1 Jim Cullity, Dr. Goddard 12-1 Richard Johnson rides, Grief 33-1, a horse galvanised by blinkers, Paul Holly's mount. Number 5 is Monsignor, could make the running here, 5-4 favourite Norman Williamson, and Snowdrop down to 9-4, or a little bit bigger, 11-4 now, Thierry Dumas. And very much as anticipated, Monsignor making the running with Grief on the inside, but Grief and Monsignor go head-to-head as they come down towards the first. Dr. Goddard now in the check colours, not the yellow as posted in the papers. Best Mate runs in 4, and the French Raider Snowdrop is in 5, and Grief takes command as they come to the first flight, at which he takes safely. Monsignor jumps it well, the other 4 safe, and they kick away towards the second of 8 flights in this Sun King of the Punters Tolworth hurdle, with Grief showing the way. Monsignor using a big stride to come up and try and share the lead. Here's Brick, comes into it, assesses what he's got to do, does it, and goes on to Grief in second, and then Dr. Goddard in third, and Best Mate in 4. No slouch, Best Mate, a winner of 2 from 2. The black jacket is the French runner Snowdrop, and Ballinclay King sits in a sharing last. Past the winning post then, in a circuit to go, and Grief regains command. Grief goes on by about a length. In second place is Monsignor, then showing in third. We have Dr. Goddard and Best Mate, and Snowdrop and Ballinclay King in the bright check colours at the back. But the check colours of Monsignor could be big checks for a winner this afternoon. They begin to swing right-handed then towards the back straight, and it's Grief on the inside. A horse that's really been galvanised by the application of blinkers. A horse good enough to win a 1.5 handicap at Epsom a couple of years ago. And speed horse, 7-year-old. But he's the rank outsider of the party. Monsignor is an 11-8 shot, and the favourite. Snowdrop is in the black and white quarter cap in a sharing last. Best Mate is in the striped colours, made famous or familiar by Edredon Bleu. Begin the run towards the back straight. Flight number 3 then. 4 flights on this stretch of the track. And it's Grief on the inside, on the left of Monsignor. What a good jump by that Monsignor. And then comes Dr. Goddard in third place. The horse was so unlucky at Cheltenham last year. Slid forever on landing 2 out. Still got up to be second. Best Mate on the blue colours is not as good at that one as he has been at the front 3. Then on the inside, Snowdrop, and Ballinclay King is the back master. Kicked into it, and he gets a good jump, does Monsignor. Bowls along in front, dominates the field. He's clear by about 3 lengths. The others in a heap. Best Mate and Dr. Goddard and Ballinclay King coming with a run now on the outside for the Ferdy Murphy camp. Grief finding this a little bit hot. Snowdrop still sits at the back, the black colours. 4-year-old already won £54,000 in prize money, and Grief is the faller there. So we're down to 5. The horse is on his feet quickly. Paul Holly is just to get to rise now. Monsignor leads, but this Best Mate is coming strongly. On the inside is Dr. Goddard, a speed performer. Ballinclay King comes with a tall reputation, and Snowdrop isn't out of it. Thierry Dumas, his rider, has yet to launch her. So they turn for home, and it's a question of nerve now. It's Monsignor in the lead, and Best Mate, and on the inside Dr. Goddard. Then in the green cap, Ballinclay King, and then Snowdrop. So they're heading for home. Paul Holly's on his feet, no harm there. A long stride down towards the second last, and 2 quick hurdles confront them now. And it's Monsignor and Norman Williamson just turning the tap. But Best Mate, and here comes Snowdrop on the outside with that scampering stride. Through on the inner, Dr. Goddard is finding it's a bit much at this level. Here we are, 2 out. Monsignor, a good jump. In second place is Best Mate, who's trying to quicken the game. Snowdrop is just looking a bit one pace now. Back in 4th is Dr. Goddard. Down towards the final flight, and Monsignor comes to it, kicks and goes over well. Best Mate is trying to close down. They've still got 150 yards to go, and it's Monsignor who's going to make it 3 from 3. And as they stride up towards the line, Monsignor wins the Sun King of the Punters Tolworth hurdle. What an asset to the game. This is going to be Monsignor's race, and easy. To Best Mate, unbeaten, was before the race, is now tied for 3rd. Snowdrop and Dr. Goddard, none of them slouches. Ballinclay King was brushed aside. And so this Grade 1 race has gone to a Grade 1 horse.
And because of that interview, I believe the horse did shorten. I was calling 5 to 4 as the flag went up. That was the price on the rails, but enough boards bookmakers went 11 to 8 for that to be the return. A few seconds delay at the start, it would have been a 5 to 4 chance. Best Mate, supported very strongly before that, returned the 4 to 1 third favourite, with Dr. Goddard third at 12 to